at this point, and so HPD, in any other law enforcement that is involved in this right now, they're certainly going to be cautious. But again, as you mentioned, Christine, that HPD helicopter is following, probably not too far from SKY2, and of course they're watching out for each other. And we see him trying to dip into traffic and makes a different decision. Is going to keep on going, Yeah, rush hour, Northwest Harris County. This is not. It's never a good time or a good place to have a police chase, but certainly not in this area.
Yeah, and we're coming up on an hour and 15 from originally when this police pursuit / chase started as just a traffic stop at Wirt and Hammerly in the northwest side of town, and this has been going on for well over an hour now. And it's been an interesting, I mean, for lack of a better word, an interesting, pursuit to watch as this driver, half hour, 45 minutes ago, was driving with a broken tailgate that was just swinging around by a thread behind the vehicle, and it was causing the driver to weave in and around, not just weave around traffic, but just kind of sway back and forth in the road. And it was very scary to see this huge hunk of metal while there were other drivers nearby. That thing could have flew off at any point, and obviously if you've ever driven on Houston roads, as I know you have, can be very dangerous once you hit a piece of metal on the roads. So that posed an additional danger. But again, we are coming up on just about 4 o'clock, busy rush hour, more and more traffic building as the evening moves on, and we don't know who this driver is. We don't know why this person is fleeing police. There could be a warrant out for their arrest. There could be any number of reasons, and those are questions that we will get answers to hopefully at some point. HPD cruisers, they have pulled back. HPD's helicopter is still in pursuit of this vehicle. We're getting a clear picture now from SKY2. I know that the weather is posing a little bit of a challenge in some of our shots, making it a little difficult to see, but that black pickup truck right there is where we're honing in on.
Yeah. The picture from SKY2 looks a little dark and gloomy, but that's only because it is actually dark and gloomy outside. If you looked outside your window, this is what it would look like. So that's why it looks that way. But again, so now he's on 249. Which is another pretty busy thoroughfare, again, in the northwest section of town. And, again, at this point, thank goodness he does not appear to be driving recklessly at this point, but he certainly has taken a few chances dipping in and out of traffic and being, when he gets in a congested area and kind of gets boxed in, you just get a little nervous for the folks who are around because you don't know exactly what's going to happen. But that's happened probably now about 3 or 4 times since we've been watching. And thank goodness everyone has stayed safe around this individual for now. We're going to go ahead and pause here so we can begin KPRC 2 News at 4.
KPRC 2 News begins right now with breaking news.
And we have been following breaking news here on KPRC 2 for about a half hour now as we welcome our KPRC 2 News at 4 viewers. We are following a police chase that originated at 2:45 from a traffic stop at Wirt and Hammerly. We don't know the individual behind the wheel. We don't know the reasoning for fleeing police. This is a pursuit at this point. We do know that HPD cruisers have pulled back, but Houston Police Department, their helicopter is keeping their eyes on this black truck. For several minutes, that driver was driving erratically with a broken tailgate hanging off the back. That driver then pulled into a parking lot, kicked off the tailgate, entered a nearby bar. It was the 510 bar, went into that business, came out of the business, got back into their car, and then started driving along the White Oaks Bayou. And we are now looking at a pursuit that has been going on for an hour and 15 minutes. Getting a live look from SKY2. We will continue to monitor this ongoing situation throughout our newscast. We are also tracking 2 big developing stories now at 4. Newly released footage shows tense moments during a chase and shootout that left 3 Houston police officers injured. KPRC 2 walks you through what the video shows us.
And an unfolding tragedy in Baytown, a 4-year-old child killed by dogs. We are live in the area with a look at the developing details.
But we do want to start with our weather. Parts of southeast Texas are now part of a winter weather advisory. That includes Brazos, Grimes, Madison, and and Washington counties.
And temperatures throughout the area are in the 40s and have been dropping throughout this day. We want to get right over to KPRC2 Chief Meteorologist Frank Billingsley. Frank, we're in the middle of some unsettled days of weather.
Yeah, and if you're to the northwest, we could see some light glazing on bridges. That's the real concern here. For the Houston area, we're in the 40s and we're going to stay there. So let me show you across the state. We have seen these showers continue, a little bit of light wintry mix from the hill country up toward the Dallas area, continues off toward Arkansas, where it's a little more problematic. But for the state, it's just a really wait and see. That's what we're watching right now. You can see there is a winter storm warning looking for 1/10 of an inch of ice around Dallas.